Annie Park in the first group out today, her third at 7, which was her 16th hole of the day.
Taking advantage of the early morning conditions, she's already had 6 birdies up until this point on the day.
Dropped to get to 10 under, and then at the 8th.
One of only 24 putts that she needed on the day en route to a 63. Back, that would get her back to 9.
And here is Lynn Grant, with whom she was tied. Good start for Lynn today. This was at 5. Presented by Versa from Odyssey, and this was Lynn for birdie at a par 3.
Yeah, she forgot about the par 3s there. She eventually got to birdie the par 4s, but she can birdie the par 3s as well.
A couple of birdies. Ariya Jutanugarn has had some success around here. Lost a playoff a few years ago at 16. Drops.
Currently 7 under par. Oh, tugged that big time. That was definitely squandered that opportunity. Just got a little short with that backstroke. Started far enough left, so 3-putt bogey there, bogeyed 7 and 9 coming in there, so decent start early.
And the former U.S. Open champ, I guess you're always a U.S. Open champ, Elim Kim, 10.
Yep, DDS shook now.
Not taking any time with that one, Jim.
I like that pace. She's going to like that shot that releases, but it doesn't. But she kept it in the proper side.
Flag is line limp, but there is plenty of wind up there.
Take that.
Yeah, absolutely. A shook down this for par. Got it. Okay. That's a little more aggressive putt.
Not in the mayor's office, Trip. What's happening here?
Well, she was in the left bunker off the tee. She chose to go over the penalty area, and it was in the penalty area, but she got obstruction relief under Rule 16.1, according to the official. Had a difficult bunker shot and made it look easy, and this is makeable down the hill, breaking a little bit to her right.
That never seems to work, Karen. Just
No.
you can't really play for the gust. You just got to play for what you think is up there, and then if you get a gust, it's just unlucky.
A lot of players don't get something just a little irony, take all that out.
Yeah, it's about comfort. I mean, I agree with you. That actually came out pretty nicely, but I mean, it's about comfort. I mean, a lot of players, both on the men and women's games, they hit more lofted club.
Shot.
This is Yulu for par. This was just a moment ago at number 1. Oh, not her best. Tough to 2-putt from off that French from that distance. It's just a tough hole. Really tough this afternoon back into that wind. That's got to go too. She left it short at 9. She's got a similar putt as she did at 9 for par.
Well, and she is putting it, and would expect that little bobble too, because it was sitting down quite enough. And I think she gave that a bit extra because she was expecting it to.
Probably the easiest putt by far, though, is just outside left, although loose putt fooled her and me.
And let's check out young Korean star Haejin Choi, who is outside the current cut line. She's not missed a cut on the LPGA Tour since joining at the beginning of last year.
Yeah, the cut looks like it will at least be
struggling.
At the 12th, Aditya Ashok.
Yeah, this is a player coming into this week that I thought could do really well around this golf course. Been in contention.
At 140, this is an 8-iron, right back into the wind. This looks pretty good.
Well, I'm pretty straightforward from the front of the green here. Not much doing to this. Just be quite aggressive if you want to.
that'll work.
Yeah, wild, drove it wild left under a tree. Really did good work to pitch it out to here. This is her third, 154, downwind out of the left.
Even par with 4 holes to go. Back at the 4th area.
109. Really hard to get a golf ball here off the tee, but
I think she has a better chance of stopping it from this distance.
Yeah, we got their shoulders open trying to push something to the right. About the 5th hole, very tough hole today.
It is, Jim, back into the wind. She's hitting right after area, just hit it in the right bunker, and that's a no-no. That's not going anywhere near there, though.
No, that's a good solid shot into this hole.
5.
Yeah, area out of the right bunker, Tripp said.
Her and her caddy were walking down the right side looking to find the ball, and I'm like, it came over here. This is an 8-iron from 159.
We talk about angles. You couldn't have a more perfect angle, Karen.
Nope. Taking advantage there of a good break.
A lot of slope on that 6th green.
Second shot for Shook here at 15. Got the fairway just barely. She's kicking the dividend, so she must know it's going to kick forward. That needs to get down because the back of the green goes away. That's down where Jin Young Ko had it. That's a tough read. That really breaks hard left to right, slow.
Par putt for area.
This is gap wedge from her, 96 yards. Likes to keep this trajectory down, keeps those hands in front of the ball as she comes through it.
Spin a lot. Oh. I'm not sure that was her best effort. Nicely done. Front hole location gets it in there about 6 feet. She'll have that for birdie to get one back.
How about the 3rd for Lynn Grant?
And she's got a lofted club, but played it back in her stance, looking for it to run, but it didn't quite get enough run on it.
As we go back to the 9th.
All right, area second shot.
143, that's a 9-iron, and it's floating.
That wind, it does float to the front.
Have to be accurate off the tee. We've seen how big some of these trees are and how much they can come into play when you miss the fairway. And with the added length, oh, look at this.
Oh, a DT.
구독과 좋아요, 알람 설정 부탁드릴게요.